Okay, let's dive right into this explainer and figure out exactly how to master your local property taxes right from your living room. Today, we're breaking down everything you need to know to navigate the Mesa County digital tax portal like an absolute pro.
I mean, are you tired of long lines and complicated paperwork? Discover how you can pay your Mesa County property taxes from the comfort of your home with just a few clicks. Honestly, whether you're a complete beginner to online payments or you're just looking to optimize how you manage your property finances, this explainer is completely designed to save you time, stress, and a whole lot of hassle.
Here is a quick look at our agenda for today. We'll start with an intro and preparation, move on to step-by-step payment, then payment methods and fees, deadlines and monthly options, troubleshooting and FAQs, and finally, wrap up with a summary and best practices. All right, jumping into Section 1, Intro and Preparation.
Before we jump into the how, let's talk about the why. Paying your property taxes promptly is absolutely crucial for funding critical local infrastructure. We're talking everything from the sheriff's office to our local roads, bridges, and public health services. But why do it online? Well, beyond just being way better for the environment by skipping all those paper checks and envelopes, the online system is highly convenient and incredibly secure. Plus, electronic payments typically clear and post to the county's ledger by the very next business day. That gives you instant peace of mind.
To make this whole process totally seamless, you want to gather a few things before you even open your browser. Think of it like a really simple checklist. Grab your 12-digit account number or parcel ID, confirm the exact property owner name on record, have a valid email address ready for your receipt, and of course, grab your credit card or bank routing details. Actually, a quick tip here. You can find all this account info right on the official tax statement that the Mesa County Treasurer's Office mailed out back in January. Moving right along to Section 2, Step-by-Step Payment. First things first, you need to make sure you're in the right place. To access the Secure Payment Gateway, just navigate to the official Municipay portal using this specific URL. It is payments.municipay.com/co_mesa/search. This is the exact secure transaction gateway authorized by the Mesa County Treasurer's Office to process your payments safely. Once you're in, the workflow is actually incredibly straightforward. Step 1, you just search for your property using that parcel ID or your name. Step 2 brings up a completely brilliant feature, Add to Cart. Seriously, if you own multiple properties, say a primary home and maybe a commercial space, you can group them all together in one cart. This is a fantastic optimization because it lets you pay a single aggregated convenience fee instead of getting charged separately for every single parcel. Then, after verifying your escrow status, you simply proceed to the secure checkout. Now, there is a crucial point here, right at Step 3, verifying your escrow status. The Municipal Pay system actually has an automated safeguard built right in. If your mortgage lender has already registered their intent to pay your taxes out of your escrow account, the portal is going to flash a very clear warning message. Do not ignore this. If you just breeze past it and pay it yourself anyway, you're going to create a major administrative headache, because then you'll have to manually petition your lender to get a refund of those escrowed funds. No fun at all. Let's get into Section 3, Payment Methods and Fees. Transparency is key when we're talking about money, right? So convenience fees vary depending on the method you choose. An electronic check, or e-check, costs a flat $1.50 per transaction. A credit or debit card, on the other hand, charges 2.50% of your total tax bill, and there's a $3 minimum there. If you end up using the monthly escrow taxes program, it's a flat $1 per draft. It's incredibly important to understand that these fees go directly to the third-party processor to cover secure network costs. Mesa County doesn't keep a single penny of these fees, which means, yep, they are completely non-refundable.
And this brings us to an absolutely massive pro tip. If you're paying your full annual liability, using an e-check for a flat $1.50 is a total game changer for your wallet. To put that into perspective, let's say your property taxes are $3,000. A 2.5% credit card fee would cost you an extra $75 out of pocket, just because that fee scales up with your home's value. But using an e-check locks that fee at just $1.50 regardless of the size of your tax bill.
On to Section 4, Deadlines and Monthly Options. Colorado law basically gives you two distinct payment schedules to choose from. First, you've got the split payment track. This divides your bill right in half. The first half is due on February 28th, and the second half is due on June 15th. Alternatively, you can just choose the full payment track, where you settle your entire liability in a single payment due on April 30th. Just a quick, really important reminder here, if any of these statutory deadlines happen to land on a weekend, your due date legally rolls over to the very next business day. Now, if you happen to own your home outright and you don't have a mortgage escrow account, staring down a massive lump sum tax bill can be super stressful. Mesa County offers an amazing, totally flexible solution for this called escrow taxes. By enrolling at escrowtaxes.com, you can actually automate your estimated tax liability into 12 predictable monthly micro-installments. It's an incredibly smart way to self-budget without having to sweat over missing those big statutory due dates.
Next up, Section 5, Troubleshooting and FAQs.
So let's talk about what happens if you happen to miss a deadline. By law, property taxes become delinquent the literal day after a deadline passes, and you will be hit with delinquent interest. This is calculated at a rate of 1% per month on the unpaid balance. I really want to frame this not as a threat, but as an essential, actionable rule for us. Knowing this 1% penalty exists helps you optimize your finances and prioritize timely payments so you keep that money right where it belongs, in your own pocket.
If a balance remains unpaid into the late summer, the rules get significantly stricter. Mesa County strictly enforces a certified funds mandate. What does this mean? It means after July 31st, the online portal will completely stop accepting credit cards or e-checks for delinquent current year taxes. Period. From August 1st onward, you can only pay with cash, cashier's checks, or money orders. This hard cutoff is a critical safeguard the county uses to prevent uncollected digital debts as they prepare for the autumn tax lien sale.
Hey, if you hit a snag, don't worry, support is readily available. You can reach the Treasurer's Office directly by calling 970-244-1824. If you actually prefer paying over the phone instead of a web browser, they have an interactive voice response line at 970-512-8552. Also, here is a huge pro tip for you. Thousands of tax notices are returned as undeliverable every single year. If you haven't received your statement by June, that is a huge red flag. Make sure you update your mailing address via the assessor's online portal so vital notices always find their way to you.
Finally, we've made it to Section 6, Summary and Best Practices.
Let's recap your top actionable takeaways to make paying your taxes an absolute breeze going forward. First, go ahead and create an actual account on MunicipPay. It acts just like a digital wallet and safely stores all your historic receipts. Second, honestly, whip your smartphone out right now and set calendar reminders for February 28th and April 30th. Third, always keep an eye out for that mortgage escrow warning so you don't double pay. And finally, just monitor Mesa County News for any updates on local mill levies or new relief programs. Before we officially wrap up, just a quick professional disclaimer. This explainer is meant to be a helpful, informational guide based on Mesa County's current digital infrastructure. If you have a particularly complex situation, say you're applying for the senior homestead exemption, the veterans with a disability exemption, or the state property tax deferral program, make sure to verify your specific situation directly with the assessor's office or just consult a qualified tax professional.
So I want to leave you with this thought. How much time, stress, and money are you going to save this year by taking your property taxes fully digital? By mastering this portal, utilizing those cheap e-checks, and never missing a deadline, you are taking complete control of your civic duties. If you found this structured explainer valuable today and you feel fully equipped to tackle your taxes, please hit that like button, drop a comment with your favorite tip you learned today, and be sure to subscribe for more empowered, focused learning. See you next time.